Our next coach this morning is the head coach of the Liberty Flames, Coach Turner Gill. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, good morning, Mark.
Flames in a close ball game till about a 4-minute span in the third quarter, but it's still, other than that, a great game despite the loss to North Carolina. Back on the road this Saturday at Norfolk State. If you can open up and talk about that Carolina game and that little run in the third quarter of maybe what happened, and then we'll talk about this week's opponent. We'll take any questions.
Well, I think the positive about this last ball game there that we were competitive, but North Carolina obviously an outstanding football team, and I guess it definitely showed up in the third quarter. We were in the third quarter leading 22-21 in the midway to third quarter, and then for some odd reason, 4 minutes period of time that we had 3 turnovers, and anytime you have 6 turnovers in a football game, you're not going to win any game. So I thought we was going to represent Big South Conference in a better way, but unfortunately we weren't able to do that. But again, there were some pluses that occurred. I thought our guys hung in there fairly well, but we got to be able to rebound from that and get ready for another great opponent. So it was a good environment for our fans. They showed up in a pretty good crowd there in group, and we appreciate our fans traveling to Chapel Hill and representing us well, and we wish we'd have been able to do a little bit better. As we get into the Norfolk State game, that's another good opponent that really kind of stands out, is that their defense, they only gave up 2.97 yards per play in this last ball game. So when you only give up 3 yards per play, I mean that's some outstanding defense. So they run around very, very well, and so we don't have a tall task with them. They only gave up 187 yards in the game against Maine. Close game there. I think it was 10-6. The final. They had an opportunity at the end of the game to win it, and plus 2 years ago they beat us here at home, and so we know that Pete Adrian there has been for 9 seasons and has done a very good job there and all that. On the offensive side, I know they're struggling a little bit there. They played 3 quarterbacks in the last ball game, and so we're going to have to represent ourselves very well, and all 3 guys are kind of all different in a different way, and so we're going to have a great preparation for this week to play an outstanding game. And again, try to represent the Big South Conference in a great way here this week of playing a MEAC school.
Thank you, Coach. At this time, we'll take questions from Liberty head coach Turner Gill. If you're asking questions, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you join via the web. Questions for Liberty head coach Turner Gill. Coach, while we're waiting for a question or two to come in, I'll go ahead and lead off. You can talk about Todd Macon, the Big South Freshman of the Week, 2 scores for you, team high 67 rushing yards at Carolina this past Saturday.
Well, it was his first ball game there. It was great to see him come out and run hard, ran tough, and gave a lot of positive yards there, and was able to find the end zone there in some tough short yardage situations and got it in there. That's the bottom line of doing that. So it was good to see him respond. Obviously, we lost Desmond Rice, and we had DJ Abner, who did a great job there for us, too, and we didn't know who our guy would alternate with DJ, and so I think we found a pretty good guy in Todd Macon to step in and do a good job. So now let's see how he's going to respond and be able to do it on back-to-back weeks.
And Dominique Davis, career-high 9 tackles, led the squad in stops. Just kind of his development for you.
Well, Dominique Davis has definitely been he's an outstanding player for us, and we really think very highly of him in a lot of ways. He's already has gotten his degree, and he's a guy that's well-spoken and really does a great job for us as a captain, as a leader, and as a person that does great things in our community. I mean, there's just so many great things that he does for our university, and so he's an outstanding football player. So we move him around a little bit, played a little bit of DN, played a little bit of D tackle, and so he has great ability and great size and great potential. So we're glad he's on our side.
All right, thanks, Coach. I'm not seeing any questions for you, so that'll wrap it up this morning. Thanks for joining us. Good luck Saturday at Norfolk State.
All righty, and thank you, and good luck to everybody here this week.
All right, thanks, Coach.